It is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is day 11 of Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. And today's exclusive sketch was made by Tara Van Moorsel. She is Tara Scraps, both on Instagram as well as YouTube. So definitely give her some love for this sketch. This sketch is super fun. It has a ton of hexagons in it. And so I pulled out my hexagon die and I went in my scrap pile and I grabbed 4 pieces of paper and I just cut them out. And I'm going to just kind of put them up. Now, I don't layer them like she does, but I liked the idea of the hexagons. So it's funny. So I'm putting this on, it's getting towards the end of this book, so you can see that it's very heavy on one side. So I am using my clip a little bit to kind of keep it open. So I'm putting these down and I do kind of make a flower and it totally reminds me of like a quilt. Like, I'm like, this is a really pretty quilt. So I started with kind of that circle on the inside. There is a sneak peek at the layout that I did previous to this. This is that one in between yesterday and today that I talked about, the tiki room. So anyway, so that's what that is. Because I'm just trimming off the excess. So I'm not going to fill the page with all of the hexagons, but I am going to do a decent amount. There is a little bit of white space. I do leave the one in the middle. It's going to get covered up anyway from the photos for the most part, so that doesn't really matter. And so I have 3 photos total. I know it calls for 5, but I'm going to take the whole idea of like the photos are layered kind of on top of each other. So that part I'm actually going to do, even though my hexagons here are not layered on top of each other. So I've got my cute little hexagons down, and I'm looking to see if there's any other ones that I want to add. And I do think I end up adding that polka dot one at the top, but not right at the moment. So this is us on the Dumbo ride. Another one of those rides that we get to do because it's just us girls. It's a spinny ride, and the fact that it's in Fantasyland, and I love it. So we were super excited because we got the purple Dumbo, and the purple Dumbo is number 7, and 7 is our number. So we felt pretty lucky. So that's what the big picture is. Now, this small picture that I trimmed down is actually the organ that plays the music, and there's a whole story to this. It's super old. I wish I had my notes from when I was doing the research. But if you really want to know the story, leave me a comment down below, and I will find all of the information about this organ, and that way I can let you know. So I wanted to kind of mat that photo, but I didn't have anything that was big enough, so I just decided to take one of those hexagon pieces and layered it up like that. So I was like, okay, this is good. I really like how this is looking. I re-looked back at the sketch and I was like, oh, there's this like band of paper that everything's kind of sitting on in the middle. So I went in my scraps, and I'm pretty sure this is from Carousel, Maggie Holmes, and it's this scalloped gold piece of paper. So I decided I am going to sit my photos on that. So I only needed 1 strip so I can hoard this scrap piece of paper for even longer. and I put it on the bottom of both photos so that I got that idea of the the band. So now I'm going to work on some embellishing. I have a couple of pieces that I have die cut from Scrap and Ink Crafts. I have a cute little set of ears with a bow. I have a ticket. I have the word magic, which I'm actually running through my Xyron sticker maker right now to make that a nice little sticker. I'm going to put that down there at the bottom. I do have an acrylic piece from Scrap and Ink Crafts as well. That's definitely my go-to place for Disney-esque items. They have tons and tons of acrylics and stamps and die cuts, like amazing stuff. And that pixie dust, oh, I love me some pixie dust. So I have an acrylic piece. It says Fantasyland. It has the carousel and the teacups, but the Dumbo is quite big on there. And so I felt like that was perfect to get down at the bottom. And that kind of gives me the idea of the 3 pictures on that side of the layout. So I did want to put a bow on my ears, but it was white on white and I didn't know if I wanted to color it, but instead I decided to grab a cute little kind of fabric-y bow with glitter, and I'm going to put that on there instead. So I'm just going to finish it off with a few stickers. So these stickers are from an Alice in Wonderland sticker sheet that I have, and I want to pull the pink. So I've got a BU, a dream, a fun, and I even have a little butterfly. And I'm just going to scatter those about. And then I'm also going to add a tag. So from yesterday's layout, I had some tags still sitting on my desk. So I decided to go ahead and grab one of those. She has a spot for like journaling, but instead I'm going to use this blue tag. And I'm going to grab it's like an iridescent Mickey head. It's from some of the pixie dust. And I'm going to put that on there to cover the non-existent tag hole that is there. And that is my layout for today. So I really hope you enjoyed this. Make sure you give Tara some love and check out everybody on the playlist. If you have any questions for me, please leave them down below. I hope you are enjoying this look into our girls' trip into a traveler's notebook, which is a little different for me, but I'm having fun. So remember to wear your crown, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.